Hi everyone, I'm Paige Abbott, and this is your weekly recovery message. This week I thought I would talk about bottom and top line behaviors. This is the language used in Sex and Love Addicts Anonymous, or SLAA, one of the many 12-step programs that looks at addiction and deals with a particular aspect of addiction that is beyond substance, which is relationship issues, specifically those involving sex and love. So the language that they use, bottom line, refers to the behaviors that people are actively pursuing abstinence around, recognizing that they're not healthy and they do not contribute to recovery whatsoever. So often substances are in those bottom line behaviors, recognizing that alcohol, drugs, prescription medication, smoking, caffeine, marijuana, all those sorts of things don't contribute to recovery and in fact fuel and enable addiction. Other things that are in bottom line may include specific aspects of sexual acting out behaviors, specific aspects of love and relationship behaviors. So essentially the areas where people are going to set boundaries. Top-line behaviors refer to the aspects of recovery that fuel and promote health. So examples of top-line behaviors may include eating a nutritious diet, consuming so much water, meditation, journaling, spirituality, connection with other people, meetings, groups, therapy, reading, moderate exercise, activities that you enjoy, and so on. So hopefully you can start to see top line are the behaviors that you want to bring in to promote health and recovery, and bottom line are the behaviors that you are actively pursuing restraint around. Now, some people do sort of switch back and forth depending on where their disease is to either over-focusing on top-line behaviors or over-focusing on bottom-line behaviors. And what I mean by that is people will get very caught up in the pursuit of health, that if I just do all of these healthy things, then I don't need to concentrate or pay as much attention to the bottom-line aspects, and unfortunately often find themselves inadvertently acting out even when they're engaging in these healthier top-line behaviors. So what that may mean is somebody may be going to activity classes that support their health and their well-being. However, at those classes, there's people or situations or exposure that is activating for them. And while they're focused on the top-line promotion of health, they're neglecting and minimizing the element of fueling the disease that other aspects of that situation carry. At other times, people may get over-focused on maintaining the bottom line behaviors, which essentially means they're trying to control the disease. So focused on not acting out, not drinking, not gambling, not doing whatever, that they forget to bring in those top line behaviors and focus on health promotion as well. So the bottom line, haha, pun intended, is that it's important to focus on both of these equal aspects. So meaning not one is more important than the other, that you need to be paying attention to what promotes health and recovery for you, while at the same time paying attention to continue pursuing restraint around the bottom line behaviors. So you can't just focus on one and let the other one go, because either way the disease will have you. If you're focusing on both, so I will do these things to promote health while recognizing that I need to pursue restraint around these other things, then you'll find a balance where feelings like serenity, peace, tranquility can come as disease activity will certainly be lessened. Hopefully this makes sense and that you can start looking at your own bottom and top line behaviors if you haven't already explored your recovery using that language. It can be helpful to literally map it out. So map out what is in your bottom line, meaning actually write down in your journal or on a piece of paper the behaviors in which you need to pursue restraint around. And obviously you'll need to revisit this over time, come back, fill in the gaps, and add to it, because as you continue in recovery, your awareness will grow. Same thing on the top line. Whatever you're doing right now to promote health and recovery, write that down and bring in a focus each day to what am I going to do today to promote health and recovery, and where am I vulnerable? So is there any environments, exposures, or stress that may come my way that I can anticipate and maybe plan for accordingly using top-line behaviors as well as boundaries. I wish you the best in your ongoing journey of recovery for the week. Bye for now.